Seiya Suzuki. Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, left side. Hernandez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the 3rd inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. Kicks and deals. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Mookie now. Stays alive. And a 1-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here is Freddie Freeman. Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Next offering way off the plate. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of he's trying for 3rd. And that's a stolen base, not even close. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at 1st and 3rd.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning, and now Nico Hoerner. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the 4th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And it's even up. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
Full count.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now it's going to be Andy Pages. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. Out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Digging in, Ian Happ. And now the count filled up 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Busch over at second. Happ on at first with nobody out. That one lifted to left. Hernandez has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Nice long throw there. Toss to Muncy. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Rip to third. In time to Busch. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here comes Tommy Edman. Ball to strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one ripped. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. Out to short, Swanson. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. That one out to right. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Freddie. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Number 24, Caleb Thielbar.
Outside low, 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Squirts away a little bit.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. He goes down looking. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. And up to the plate is Will Smith. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
He's out.
And next for L.A., Andy Pages. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
1
ton.
ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Horner over to first.
He's out.
Out number 3. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside
Ball 2.
low, and it's 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 3.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That
2-2.
one missed. That one just misses.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI. And those
over to Edman. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Just misses. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And no one can get there. And it gets by him. Still manages a throw. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. All muscle to center field. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0. Back to the top of the order now. Show. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Andrew Kittredge.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mookie digs in here. Turns and fires the Betts.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard hit, right side. In time to Bush. Out. Mookie retired, 2 down. There's Freddie Freeman now. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. So 2 down. Max Muncy at the dish. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box.
Can't glove it cleanly.
The right fielder, number 30.
Kyle Tucker digs in now. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to Freddie. Double play.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to third. One up, one down.
That's an out.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One down, base is empty. Broken back, ground ball to second. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So digging in, Andy Pages. That misses the zone. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball four, two aboard. So one out with two aboard. And up next for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. Smith, the lead runner, out at second. Pages at first, one gone. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over
Daniel Palencia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's downstairs. Ball two.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Bottom of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So, man aboard, Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to third, might be two. Muncy over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So here's Horner now.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter, Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out there to center. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Three-two now. This one smoked out to left. Hernandez snags it, and that is that. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Mookie Betts. 1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Freddie Freeman will hit next. Not close with that one. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next pitch misses. Now 3-1. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Muncy off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. And that misses. And now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the...
Oh, great stop. There's one. And it's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Happ on his way to third. The relay. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. This one welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Ranger Suarez. What do you look for here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And a run scores on the double play. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And misses inside. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound in this one, Cade Horton. What do we have on him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, and here is Trey Turner. And that's downstairs and outside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 down. Phillies down a run. Now he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded, and that's a great play for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Inside ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man at first, JT Realmuto steps in. Two outs.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Kicks and fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Tying run is in to score from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Max Kepler at the plate. That one
2
not
balls,
close.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
In time to
He's
Busch.
out.
They limit the damage here. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Miguel Amaya, the next to hit. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nico Hoerner. Next offering upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Alec Bohm. Next pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Swanson sizes this one up, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 2 away. This is Bryson Stott. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2. And there's
3
a ball.
balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tied up here in the early going. So here's Bader now. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Ripped on a line. Castellanos takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch
2
misses.
balls,
2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the base.
Bader leads off second with nobody out. Trey Turner at the plate. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Way outside, and it gets away. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. It's 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. Grounds one to short. Swanson fires over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Bryce Harper. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because 3 got him. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the 4th. Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one way outside, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Missed inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out. Bottom 4, here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. Swanson brings it in with a nice running grab. Now batting Max Kepler.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Offense off the plate. Ball
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's too
3
low.
balls,
3 and 1.
strike.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
3 and 2.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and now Pete Crow Armstrong. The next pitch misses, and it's 2 and 1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Miguel Amaya digs in now. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
On the ground. Over to Turner for 1, to first. Double play. Nicely done. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
1 strike.
On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. On the ground to the left, Shaw whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Bryson Stott. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And the count 1 and 2. So they bring on the veteran, Caleb Thielbar.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Right side, Horner. Gets it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Harrison Bader will hit next. One now. That one fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Caught him looking for the K. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And a 1-1. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing
and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Very
Three
high
balls,
with that
one
one.
strike.
3-1 now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
There's one.
That's an out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the sixth. Trey Turner now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Now here is Kyle Schwarber. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Turner up to third on the wild pitch. Got him looking. And one out now.
Now batting, first base,
And now here is Harper.
Harper.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's JT Realmuto. Turner at third with 2 away. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He's got it. And that. Top of inning number 7. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And a count 1-2.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different.
Ball,
We see
inside.
plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Fouled off. He was late. With the tying run at second, here the top half of inning number 7. Outside
ball.
low. Now 2-2. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Phillies fans want a strikeout. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Pitch misses. 3-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Squirts away a little bit. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he swings through that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. On a strike. The pitch.
2 balls,
and the sweeper
1 strike.
Misses.
You know, these Phils finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down. And here comes Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alex. Whoa.
That one
2
in the
balls,
dirt,
1
and
strike.
it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third, Shaw. Tosses to first, and Castellanos is out. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30, David Robertson.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That
2
misses.
balls,
And
2
the count
strikes.
is even, 2-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Right side, Castellanos. In position. Brings it in. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Now batting for the first baseman.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bunts it in the air. Puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here's Turner now.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 45, Drew Palmer.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Happ
That's
lays
ball three.
off.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Liner caught it second. Here's Kyle Tucker.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Castellanos on his horse. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Not even close there. 2-1. And that is out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Winning run on base at first, no outs.
Number 33, Acuña.
The 1-2. Rudder takes off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rudder goes again. They pitch out. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. Winning run stands at second. Next offering is down low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Throws it away. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And now it's JT Realmuto.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
In comes the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off and win it 3-2.